Hey everybody, how are you? I wanted to try something different today, so we had a countdown clock. This light is looking pretty harsh. I have a new setup, guys, so I'm trying to see how things look here. I didn't get a chance to try it. Today has been crazy. Oh, that's interesting. It gets brighter. How's that? How are you guys? Let's see who's here. There's Charlotta. Hey, Lori. You're not at work? Hey, Laura, Diane, Rhonda. Hi, Claire. There's Cindy. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you guys. I had such a fun day. Hey, Karen Ramondo and Tanya. I went to see my daughter. It was her birthday, my youngest daughter today, and she actually called me at 8:11, and I was awake and dressed, which was a miracle because that doesn't happen. Hey, Liz. Hi, Suzanne. Hey, Dorothy. So we met up at a thrift store. We had a great time, and it was. Did I say it's her birthday? It was her birthday, so I got to see the little baby. And hey, Glum, you're on a tablet, so it's hard to type. You never know where Glum is going to come from. Hi, Naomi. How are you? Hi, Linda. Not asleep for once, Naomi. Hey, that's great. Hey, Lisa Townsend. Hi, Helen. So anyway, I did that, and then I went to something called a favorite things party. Have you guys heard of that? They're really fun. These are some military friends of ours, and so we got together. There were 13 of us total. My friend PA, she does everything to the ultimate. She is like Martha Stewart. She said, I'm going to have a light lunch, which turned out to be a potato bar, a baked potato bar, which was delicious. Perfect day for it. You need baby pictures. You know what, Glum? This daughter, she she has made the decision to not have pictures online, which I don't know how that's going to happen. But I can't do pictures of this baby, and it's killing me, but I understand. But it's killing me. I'm sorry. I would love to because she is adorable. She's getting really chubby. Hey, Jody. Currently 4 when the wind chill of -11. Hi, Robin's Egg Blue Creations. And who else got in here that I didn't see? Brenda Towsley. Good to see you. And Donna and Kerry. So anyway, I went to this favorite things party. So what, you don't have to have a lunch or anything, but PA, of course, had to do it. And it was delicious. So what happens is we all had lunch, and then we went and in the other room, and we each had to get presents, one of our favorite things for each of the other people. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but it turns out we got something between $10 and $15 for 12 people. Okay. So, and then you get back one of each thing from each person. So it's really cool because we're all, similar ages. Some people travel, some people are at home, some have grandkids, some just, interesting things. So I thought that maybe I would share with you what I got. Uh-oh. Naomi lost her voice and tickly cough. That's why you're awake. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you guys don't mind, there's some really cool things. In fact, one of them is, hey, Linda Frizzell, I just, you don't put pictures online either. Yeah, I know. I get it. I mean, hey, Michelle. Michelle, did you just start a new Facebook page? Because I got a thing from you, but I thought, is that a clone or something? I just didn't want to, in case you were cloned. Hey, Barbara McMahon. So let me just quickly show you a couple of the fun things that I got. You have to respect your children's wishes. I know, Chris. I know, but She's just so cute. And she is smiling a lot now. Like, I think she knows my voice, you know? That's really fun. All right, I am going to switch the camera down so you can see. All right, let's see if this is going to work. This is kind of a new thing here. Oh, that looks good. All right, doing all right. Okay, let me just show you some of the things I got. Like I said, they're military wives, so, you know, we do some traveling. So this is like a little cosmetic bag, I think. You could use it for anything. A lot of people like those packing cubes, you know, when you go on a trip. So she gave this little packing cube, and this is like for when you wash your hair and put it up. I use a towel, but, you know, you can. It's like a head wrap. And then look at this cute little pill case, because we're of that age where you might have to have pills. So isn't that cute? Ooh, I hope that was oh, it's Vera Bradley. Ooh, she's a good shopper though. That's so cute. See, I have a Vera Bradley thing, but it's for jewelry. All right, so that was one item. Oh, one thing I just wanted to show you, the wrapping. Look at this. She did this cute little pen and this little bookmark. Isn't that pretty? It's got like a little charm hanging from it. And then she wrapped it in this pretty paper, and it's got the little pocket. Isn't it cute? And then I didn't open it there because I just thought, oh, I want to show these guys. Oh, and it had like a little notepad too, because you're reading and you might want to have post-it notes to. And then this is, she said she's been reading one every day, and it's like it goes along, you know, by each day, February, whatever. So, you know, send love letters, stuff like that. Okay, cool. This was a set of hand cream, which all of us need because our hands are all dried out with the weather. So this is like shea butter. So there's a bunch of different like cherry blossom, coconut. Oh, I didn't see that one. Shea butter, pink sugar, vanilla. I opened the pink sugar and it smelled. I wish I could transmit the smell through, but it doesn't work that way. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. This was the nice thing too is we always do it after Valentine's Day, so you can get all the nice Valentine stuff that's left over. This one was this cute little bag, and honestly, I can't remember. There was so much stuff. Oh, this is mascara that you use for like 30 days, and then you just get rid of it. And it's a good price. I think it's like $4.99. And I never remember. I have one for like 10 years. Not 10 years, but, you know, a while. This is like a foot scrubber, so you can put your heel in there. This, I don't remember what this is for. But it's like a little silicone thing for your finger. And then this is like to, oh, did I break that? Oh, it's got a, look at that. So like if you need cords for your computer or you need a hairband or something, that was really, she was very thoughtful. Well, everybody was. I mean, it's their favorite thing. So, man, I'm making a mess again. You know, I have come to realize I don't think it's the fault of my studio that everything is a mess. No matter where I go, it's a disaster. All right, that was the one. Oh, no, this is, now this was a friend who was very ecological. So she got everyone these, they're reusable. So you can like wash them out and use them again. And she also got these little covers for like cups, or, you know, if you want to say you have like a can of beans or something and you want to cover it up and put it in the refrigerator, You know, they're like little covers for that. So I thought that was very clever. And, you know, we've been working on it all year. I'm trying to be, you know, respect the environment. All right, what is this one? Oh, this was cool. She said, and this I cannot wait to try. I don't know if you guys have tried this. It's called Working Hands, and she said these are cracks, like, you know how I get that's right here. She said it's the best thing she's ever tried, so I cannot wait to try this. Yes, I know. Isn't it fun? I'll show you, Jody. I'll show you what I did. Mine got like, I was so messed up. Well, what happened was I thought there were 10 people, but it turns out there were 12. And so I got an item which was, oh, and this was delicious. This was a, what did she call it? A snickerdoodle blondie, and it has white chips in it, and it was so good, and she sent me the recipe. Yes, I have to try that, Liz. I think I might even have it, and I just didn't try it. And these are gloves, so for dishwasher, dishwashing or gardening or anything. They're really nice and sturdy. What I like is there's a long cuff, You have some of that on your end table. You've not tried it. You should try it. My friend, her son-in-law is a carpenter. And so she buys it every year for him because he asked for it for Christmas, and she never tried it. So that I hear is good. Oh, this is cute. This is from a friend who travels a lot, and she did a luggage tag. And look at how she wrapped this. Like a little piece of luggage. Is that not the cutest thing? I didn't do it because I thought, I'm going to show this on the live, so I didn't ruin it. But this is a scale that you can, bring with you. It's light, so that you can check your, how much your luggage weighs. Because she said she's been doing a lot of traveling, and she said, like, in Germany, you get, so many pounds, and in Belgium you get 23 pounds, in Germany you get 17 pounds. So it's a nice scale, a digital luggage scale, and it's light, so you can put it, bring it with you and know if they're going to charge you. This was from my friend Viviana, and she's Italian from Italy. Hey, Amy Powers. So she gave, this is like her special olive oil and Tuscan blend, and then she wrapped it up really cute. So it's so thoughtful. Just a couple more things. Oh, this is from my friend PA. So look at this, guys. Look at that cute little pencil case. So she had ordered some for her daughter ordered some for her, and then she also got this, which is like a jewelry cleaner. So I'm not sure how this works, but I guess you paint it on and you can clean it. And then these are little cleaner tab cloths. And oh, this was funny. All right. Potatoes make French fries, chips, and vodka. It's like the other vegetables aren't even trying. These were so funny. Trust me, you can dance. Vodka. And there was another one. It was a coaster. Saw a store that has a sign that reads, "We treat you like family." Yup, not going in there. They're hysterical. So everybody read theirs. Yeah, you should have one. It really is. Oh, a crafted one. That'd be a cool idea. Oh, that would be fun. Actually, I wound up doing that. I'll show you what I gave, because I found these really good things at Target, but they didn't have enough. I got 10 for everybody, and then I found out it was 12 people. So I went, and actually I have one that's, oh, and there's one more thing I want to show you, and this is paper, so let me show you this first. So look at this. This is my friend Connie, who is the president of our organization that I kind of met everybody through, and she's in charge of all this stuff. And she said, I get so confused because I have a notebook, but then I need different subject tabs and stuff. So she found this, which is like a file folder kind of. And then at the back, so you can take your notes and then rip the page out and put it in whatever, family, uh, club, garden, whatever. And then you can keep it all in the right place where you need to have your notes. So I thought this was, and it's pretty too. So that was fun. All right, let me show you what I made. Well, so anyway, I found these things and then I was like, I need to get something done for this. So I made everybody earrings. So this is what they look like. They were nothing special, but I did make a lot of them. And it was fun. And that kind of got me started on all the leftover stuff, or not leftover, but beads and things that I have. And so I made these earrings. Said these are a few of my favorite things. Love, Eileen. And then I made these earrings. And I put them in a library pocket. And then I found a glassine envelope. I was going to do like envelope in an envelope, but I ran out of room. So I had the cute little bags. And so anyway, that's what I did. So yeah, the clipboard file thing is cool. Yes, I love it. Yes, I did take extras, but it turned out I had plenty. This was the one that I used, pink sugar. Oh, it just smells so good. All right, now that I've destroyed my desk, I think that was all, but it was a lot. I mean, it was like Christmas, and it wasn't even Christmas, so I was happy. All right, so what else? Oh, and I did get 2 things at the thrift store, and I was wondering, I wanted to ask you guys, because, I like a good thrifting adventure. And I found the other day at Joann's, and I wish I'd kept it, but I read it first, then I gave it to my daughter because she loves thrifting. And there's a magazine called Thrifting. And I don't know if it's because I've been looking at stuff online, but a lot of things are coming up in my feed. Do you guys like to see the thrift stuff that I get or not? I mean, I don't have to do it, but if you do, I'm thinking of doing like a little feature thing or something. All right, I only got 2 things this morning, but I found this tracing paper, and if you've looked at tracing paper, it's expensive. And this had a nice feel to it. You can coffee dye it, and you can make little pockets, and you can use it to trace things. So like, say you found a really pretty rose that you liked and you wanted to, draw one or something, you could draw it on here with a pencil and then flip it over and kind of, use it to trace stuff that you might want to draw or paint. Anyway, it was like a full pad. It was $1.99, and the Strathmore is a nice quality. So sometimes you can get it like the kids versions. They're not as nice, but still. So that I thought was worth it. And then I also got this just because I thought it was so cute. It was signed 2014. It's nothing that's like, especially crazy. I just love the yellow and the bright colors, and I just thought it was pretty, even though it was $3.99 and this is dirty, but I was thinking I'm going to clean it. If it doesn't come off, I'm going to put a little gold luster wax and just kind of maybe put a little gold luster wax on here. And you can't feel it, but it is dimensional, so I think it's like an oil painting. And I just like the look of it. So anyway, you like to see them? Okay. Love it, but need UK ideas too. Okay, I don't know how I would do that because I don't live there, but it would be fun. I like seeing them from everywhere. I always go to the charity shops when we go over there. Okay, so a couple other things. We have Frank Garcia coming up next week, guys. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to put up a little video of what I'm teaching out there, maybe later, so you can see if you're thinking about going. If your local Joann store is closing, it's in liquidation. Oh, I know. That's so sad. Oh, You might have bought some yarn and distress pencils earlier today. Very good. You can tint tracing paper with watered down inks and paints. That would be pretty. Ooh, put a bird or some animal in picture. That'd be cool too, to add something to it. I wish we could see each other all the time. We would have so much fun. But, you know, we have to just make do with this. All right, the other thing I want to say is on Thursday, we're going to be making this kit from real leather because this is our Thursday for leather. So I only have one of these. I'm hoping that it's easy because I don't have time to do a practice one. Well, I don't have an extra one to do a practice one, but I'm going to go through each set of these instructions and actually I want to give this to one of my son-in-laws. So we're going to make this on Thursday. It has everything that you need in the kit. So I think that's going to be fun. So that will be Thursday. So make sure to come back. And then did I tell you I got a new computer? I'm working on it right now. It is so fast. I love it. It was painful. It was a lot of money, but I needed it. So your Joann's is still open. I don't know. Mine is open, but it probably is looking very sparse. But I think they're all closing, actually, sadly. All right, so let me just kind of go through what we're going to do today. And these are just some options. Okay, this is a journal that I started a while ago. And I think I did it on a live, but then I went ahead and I added the books. This is the mini album journal, and I stitched the insert books in. I did need that computer, Anne. I know. I mean, mine was killing me. It would just poop out at the worst times. Anyway, this is all coffee dyed paper, and some things I've added, like that's just a little scrap of paper. I've been loving the yellow lately. Maybe because of the weather, I don't know, but I'm doing a little writing and just little fun things, important information, a blank piece of paper, you know, but pretty papers that I have and just corner around them. It's just a mindless thing, but I thought this would be a fun one. Isn't that pretty? That's also embossed. So anyway, I have this little journal and I thought this would be a good one because I already have my little room up here that I could add charms to, and I think it would be fun to add some little charms. Now, I could have added beads to the spine as I was working on it, but I didn't think of it. But I think it'd be pretty. But you can, if you think of it after, you can always punch another hole, or you can use your, what do you call it? You know, pokey tool and just poke a hole. You can put a clip on here. There's all kinds of stuff. But I thought I would just go through some of the options of ways that you can use beads and buttons and charms. Mostly these are beads. I made these a while ago. So these are just ones that I made using this kind of wire. Now this I got at Joann's a while ago. Or not Joann's, Michael's. It was at Christmas time. And I love this wire because of how flexible it is. It's an aluminum wire. It is not like a beading wire. It's a soft metal, but it bends great and it just works perfectly for these little charms. So I just took a bunch of them and I was just playing around. This one I put through the bead and then I just twisted it. And so I have some tools that I like to use, and you can use all different colors and they can be messy. Like that one is pretty messy, but I just like that bead. And I just took some wire and wrapped it and twisted it, and there you have a cute little charm. This one is on a paper clip. I used some jump rings, so I made the charm. You know, can you guys see okay? I think it's focusing all right. And then I added jump ring up here, and I just put it on my paper clip. So when I put this over a page, you know, you have this cute little thing, or you could hang it out this way. You know, that's kind of fun. I do like the sound of that when it, well, that doesn't have very good sound, but if you had enough of them, that'd be jiggling around. It looks pretty though, doesn't it? So it can go up here if you want. Oops. You know, it doesn't really know where to go if you do that, but you still could do it. What else do we have? I did a lot of Christmas ones. It used to be after my dad died, we were on Zoom calls forever trying to figure out what to do. And this is what it reminds me of because I would sit there for my mental health and make little charms. So some of these go back 7 years to when my dad, right after he passed away. But, you know, do what you have to do to get through. So I'll just put some down here. These are all kind of similar, and I mix, you know, this is a gold wire, but I put silver. I don't care. I mean, they're all pretty. And it's just fun to add these little different combinations, and you can make them as long. Like, if I was going to make earrings, I would never make them that long because I don't like ones that are like that big. But if you're going to put them on a journal, who cares? You could have them that long, you know? So if you see something that you want to do and you make it, just put it on your journal. This one has a little lobster claw, you know, and that's just a little butterfly and some metal beads. And so you could clip this on if you had something with a latch, you know, or you could clip it in like right here and have that. That's kind of pretty, you know, hanging down. So just be open to whatever comes your way. This one, I'm not sure what happened here, and I don't know how I would hang it, but you could just put a big, well, you could use wire, or you could use a jump ring there. So that one, that's kind of fun, but I'm mixing my metals and, you know, just stacking them. I thought that one looked cute. So any combination of stuff that you have, like this one would match nicely over here, you know. There's quite a few. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Oh, this was a little tassel. Oops. All right, that I didn't finish, I guess. But that was kind of fun because that was wire and I made a little tassel, you know. So just fiddle around and have fun with it. And we can go ahead and make a couple. I will tell, oh, these are nice too, the bulb pins, you know, because you can, usually there's a hole somewhere and you can just kind of slip this through and clip it, you know, somewhere like here. It doesn't have to be at the top. You could have them all going halfway, whatever you want. It's your journal, you know, so you could just do, you know, 3 of them here and they make that nice little sound. Isn't that fun? Here's some more. And, you know, so you could even use like kids' beads. And I don't know. It was just a fun experiment. So the other thing that I like to do is, let me just get this stuff out of the way. Hang on. I like to, when I go in a thrift store, see what I can find, and if the price is good, I'll get like a necklace or something, and then I take it apart. So I was thinking on this one, we can go ahead and deconstruct this. I probably would never use it. I don't like chokers. You know, they're not that great of a quality, and I can tell because they're plastic beads. They're not even glass. They're just, you know, which is nice on a journal. You don't want something real super heavy. So this is kind of an interesting little join here, but you can use this to put more charms on, or, you know, use just this chain. Like you could hang that thing down, and that's kind of pretty, isn't it? So I thought, let's just go ahead and do it. So let me show you some of the tools that I have. And, you know, you don't need all of these, but this is a round nose plier. So this is nice if you want to make like like a jump, if you want to make a jump ring, you can use some nice, strong wire, something like this. This is a jewelry wire, and wrap it around and make a little jump ring. Or you can use it as like a head pin to thread your beads onto. But anyway, I like that. And just the other day, I got another one, which is a different size. So if you look at the base, if you want a bigger jump ring or bigger circle, these are nice for taking and making nice circles because mine get all weird shaped. Yes, I know. So many ideas from one necklace. So these are just, that's like a long nose one, I guess. This is like regular pliers. These are handy if you need to grip anything. They have the serrated things in here, so they'll hold on to stuff. This is, I'm not sure what you call it, but it's like again, another thing that you can wrap around. And so when you're making a charm, I'll show you, but you need something that gives it a good shape. And then these are just cutters. So there's a couple different kinds. This is just like a generic cutter. That one is like a side cutter, and this is nice and strong though. All right, so let's use that to take our little thing apart. So I think what I'll do is I have some bags here, and I'm just going to get this ready because this kind of makes a mess sometimes. I have a bigger one of these, a bead mat, but I can't find it. So I'm working on a little tiny one. You're up a lot during the night too, but it's because you have a snoring husband. All right, now here are just a couple other things that I talked about. These are head pins. So these are fun. This is how I made those earrings that I did. So it's like a sewing pin. They have this end here, so that is like a stopper for the beads. So that would be the bottom of your charm. Then you load them on here. We can do one out of that. I'm glad I had enough. I was kind of worried. And then these are the jump rings, and I have like crazy amount of them, but they come in handy. So you can get all different colors and sizes. And these are like the little earring fish hook things, and so can never have enough, right? I think you can. And I don't worry so much if I'm doing charms. It's like I don't need to mix the colors. I don't mind mixing the colors. So I am going to go ahead and just cut this, and then you're going to see we've got the plastic wire here, and there's a couple different sizes, which is always nice. So, I mean, this is a nice little project that I probably paid maybe $1 or $2 for this, and you can get so many projects out of it. All right, I'm going to leave that for now and just put these here, but let's just go ahead and make one, and let's use this head pin because that's a good way to start. Okay, easy. So sometimes they're a little out of whack and you have to kind of play with them and make them straighten out, but you can always do it when you're done too. You have to get up during the night too. Oh yeah, you can make a little loop out of the end of a piece of wire, right? And we can do that, yeah. All right, so I'm going to take my little one here, and I'm hoping, because I am not the best with small things, but I like it because it just kind of gives a nice base to the project. All right, and then let's just look around. I like to have different sizes just to make it a little different, but we can just fiddle around here. Actually, I have a bunch of other, this is like, I don't know where I got these, but they're pretty handy because these are multicolored and different size beads. So let's just put some of them down here, and we can play around. I think it makes it more interesting to switch out the shapes and the colors. And all right, so let's do one of these a little bigger. And like I said, we have this whole length here to use. So, oh, that might be cool on the bottom. You know what? So if I do this, I just kind of lay it out and try again. All right, I think we will have to do a little one at the bottom because if you see here, that hole is pretty big. So this is like a little cradle kind of thing for the bead to sit there and look like it has a little seat. Isn't that cute? You could do it top or bottom. And then it's all very whatever you want to do, which I like. You have fibro and a snoring husband. Oh, you haven't slept through the night in 42 years? Oh, I would have to go on a vacation. I need to sleep. Now look at that one. That is way big. I don't know why you would need that, but that's pretty. Let's do a silver. So, you know, we're varying the size. I would like to have one little. Now, I just found this whole thing of like pearl beads, but wait a minute. Here's another one. Oh, maybe a little silver one. I have so many containers of beads. All right, but I wouldn't put two silver ones next to each other. But maybe this. It's kind of a darker one. I don't like that because there are three of the same size. So see, that's not going to work. Even that one, I don't know. Let's see what else there is. Now this is pretty. And this is, I found this container. I hadn't even opened these. But that would be pretty. Or pearl. All right, let's take it off the ring here. There's also these silver ones. You can't miss with a nice pearl. And see, now this is probably before I thought about, oh, I could just buy the necklaces or bracelets that are all ready to go. I don't even have to match anything, you know? Plus, they're just a couple dollars. So now when I take it apart, like here, this is probably one. I just put them all in a little container so I know, oh, it's even got the toggle. Well, I don't know where the other one is, but you know. Just want to sleep in the bathtub. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds good. Oh, wait a minute. Why are these not? Well, these have a tiny hole. All right, this is not going to work. What the heck? These. So there's a thing called a bead reamer, and it kind of goes in there and reams out the middle, but these are too little, so that's not going to work for this project. Too bad. Maybe this one is a little bit bigger. Yeah, that would work. And I would probably just take all of these and put them in one thing because pearls are pearls. A good clipper is a nice thing to have. Get it close enough to the end. But it's like, what am I waiting for? I need to use this stuff. All right, let's see. This one is a little bit bigger. Hopefully that hole works. I like ones that have a little bit of leeway because then they move nice. Otherwise, they're like stiff, you know. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, what else do we have here? I thought this was kind of cool. That's kind of big though, but it's pretty. I think I got this at a bead show. One comes to our expo center, and I haven't been in a while, but it's really fun to go because the prices are good, and there's so many different beads and charms and buttons and all kinds of stuff. But, you know, might be a good idea if you have a Joann's, because they have a nice selection of beads, actually. They also have leather. This doesn't feel as smooth as I thought it would. You would need a oh, I actually brought one down, but now I can't find it because there's stuff everywhere. Yes, magnifying glasses do help. They have ones with like a light on it. That's not, you know what? I think I'm gonna just move this to here because I like to do kind of little, big, little, but that's pretty. I like that little bit of pink in there too. So you can see there is not really a formula to this. Now that's too big and I don't want to use the same one. So maybe maybe this one. Kind of big. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. All right. Well, let's say, oh, wait a minute. These have little lacy ones. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think that would work. All right. So I'm just kind of messing around and enjoying it. This would be a good time to like watch a movie. Where is the middle? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let me show you if I can do it. This tool is nice. This helps. All right, can you guys see all right? Hey, Janet Flanagan, how are you? Where's Janet? She's the bead lady. Oh, don't watch Janet. I'm probably doing it wrong. You know what? I might even put this one the other way around. Sorry, guys. I just want it to be cute. Janet, isn't it that it's like what you like, what pleases your eye? I don't know that I like this little thing down here now, but it's too late. So maybe one more little tiny one or a clear one. Yeah, why not? Because I have room here. See, I have all that room on my head pin. All right, can you guys see? All right, so I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to just leave a little bit of space here, but not a whole lot. And I'm going to bend it over like 90 degrees. I've watched a lot of videos on this, but I'm not saying I'm doing it right. And then you can either, get another plier if you wanted pliers, do that. And then this is how I do it. I just bring it around, so I'm making a loop here and then just kind of bring it around. Now, I probably do need to get another one because I will break a nail. I mean, like, I'll hurt myself. So let me get this one and bring it around. Now, we're not making fine jewelry, just so you know, in case you weren't sure. We're just making charms for our journals. And then, you can wrap it around 1 or 2 times. And then if you want to cut it, you can do that. Whatever you do, make sure you like kind of flatten this little piece at the end here because it'll catch on something or like your hand and not feel good. So then you can kind of, straighten this out a little bit and see how that's sticking out. We need to squish that down. Or we can cut it. Now, if you're cutting it, and I'll tell you this, cover it with your hand because that thing can fly up in your face and it will hurt. All right, so we cut it pretty well, but, still just squish it around a little bit and try and flatten it so that it doesn't catch on anything. All right, and then I would take this and just kind of make it a little more round and straight. Not like that. Okay, so whatever. And then that's when you can add your little, now see, that should have had something in there, but that's all right. It's just a basic, but I mean, that's a fun little charm. And let's see how that looks. I think that would be pretty too. I don't want to do all matchy-matchy on here, but See, I would vary the lengths and colors a little bit. I like that that one has that iridescent, and I like that that has the pink, but these are too similar for me. So maybe I would do one that's like a metal, you know, all metal, or do one up here so it looks like it's kind of cascading down. Anyway, it's very fun to play with these. And let's do one now with our wire. All right. So this is that aluminum. Now, the only thing about it is um, not the strongest. You know, it's not like using this kind of wire. This is very strong and pretty thick. This is probably an 18 gauge, but it's aluminum, so it is very bendable. And, you know, if you just don't want to mess with it and you're making a charm, why not? So here's a piece that I cut off. So what you can do is you can string one on, and this probably works with that little pearl. This is a little thinner than the head pin. Yeah. So let's just put that down here. So you have one at the bottom, so you can kind of give that a little twist. So now you have your, you know, base. It's not going to fall through, whatever you put on top. And then if you wanted to twist this, actually you could use the twist and style tool and make it nice and oh, Janet's going up to teach a class. I love it. All right, this is kind of a weird shaped one, but that's kind of cool. And if you wanted to trim this off so it's the same, you know, that's fine. If you wanted to twist this first, you could do that. And then just, you know, go ahead and add a little more. I think that one's pretty nice and shiny. So have you guys ever made charms? I hadn't thought to use twist and style on wire. Oh, it's so pretty. And yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I brought this. This is a charm that has a little thing in here, so I wasn't sure how I would do this. I kind of was thinking I would just add a jump ring to the back of this. Oops. And, you know, you could hang it that way and then add little strings or little, this kind of thing, this little chain. You know, you could take jump rings and add all little beads and things on the chain, each loop of chain. Let's cut this off and see. This, I'm afraid, is going to go everywhere. But, I mean, that's kind of a cute little piece here. So this, you could use the bulb pin and attach it here. So you just have to always be thinking, how am I going to attach that? But isn't that cute? And then if you had little charms coming out from here, let's just do a couple. All right, let's get a jump ring. And some are stronger than others. Thought I had a better one, but these are good. The silver ones are kind of... Oh, here. Wait a minute. These are... I've been working with these. These are not great shape-wise, but they're pretty strong. So I'm going to do these. They're also magnetic. So if we go like this, look at that. They stick to your... Okay. So let's just look at a jump ring. All right. So see how this one is overlapping like that? Can you see that? Wait, let me bring this down. Does that help? All right. So what you want to do is when you're using a jump ring, you pull it apart like this. You're supposed to have another pliers over here, but I just usually just use my nail, which is why they look like this. But you open it up this way. Don't pull it apart because it's hard to make that round circle again. And then you would just take it and, you know, put it through your loop wherever it is. That one wasn't wide enough. But, well, now. That's a skinny little, oh, there we go. So you could do a bulb pin, you know, close this up and use a bulb pin to hang it with. I was thinking these would be pretty with a little luster wax, like a little gold luster wax. And then you just kind of close them, but it's not a good angle here, but can you see this? And then you want them to close like tight, just so they don't open in the middle of your project and, you know. Oh, sorry, I'm not even in the thing here. Anyway, kind of like this. Okay, so this would be pretty. I like the scale of that. So you could, you know, again, hang this and then have your charms coming down from here. You know, the point is you just need to have some place to attach it. So you could take your journal and poke holes up here and put your little things through, you know, or you could attach them to here and have them hanging down however you want. I think that's like kind of close here. What do you guys want to see? I noticed your vignette issue went away. Maybe it is your new computer. Oh, I don't know. Yes, the dangles are fun. And you know what? I don't even think about, like, what am I going to use them for? Anything like that. I just want to make them because they're fun. So let's do some stuff hanging off here. And yes, it's a gold chain and it's silver jump rings, but big deal. They have to be big enough to go through whatever it is. So, you know, that's not going to work with that. But you could do something like this. That's kind of cute, even just hanging there. So let's put that on. So you're just going to put it through here and then close it. Make sure it's closed all the way and lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know my motto. And, you know, when you're done, you don't notice, like, oh, that's not supposed to be, that's supposed to go under a bead. You know, nobody cares. You could put this on here. You know, the possibilities are never ending. Let's see what else we have here. Now, if I had a head pin, a little one, or a piece of wire, well, let's do that. So you don't even need to have these little beads at the end. You could just take this and do like a little knot, squiggly knot at the bottom, and it will hold your bead up. All right, let's see if this works. That's kind of, oh, the trick is finding it. Nah, I don't think that's going to work. We need one with a bigger. If you're a jeweler person, this is probably driving you crazy, because this is like nothing you should do. But let's do another color. I had a whole bunch of beads somewhere. You know, and you could also add, like, who says you can't add paper to it? You know, if you had, or like one of these little charms that we made for Valentine's Day, poke a hole in there and, you know, or a wax seal. All right, what else can I add here? I got a million things started. That's how it starts. Let's do. All right, so are you guys getting the the idea is you can do anything you want. But you could also add something down here, you know, you could do a little jump ring and add something down there. So what I'm saying is, oh, you know what's fun to do? Let's wrap one. Where did those? Oh, like this. Isn't this pretty? That's like, this was $5. I'm sure I didn't pay that, but It was somewhere. And the chain is all rusty. Oh, these are beads. Wow. So there, see, look at all those little seed beads. But this I thought was really cool, and that would hang nicely, you know, on a journal. But these are pretty too. So I'm looking for, oh, here. Okay. This was a necklace that I took apart. So these would work. You took classes in silversmithing. Never again. Too exact and too prescriptive. The silver go. Yeah, don't think about it. Just have fun. All right. My nose is running. Now these are cool because they're weird shapes. And that one is all right, I can dump them all out. This is a disaster. But look at how pretty they are. All right, I think we need a little bigger one, but these are like giant. But, you know, you're varying the size. That's pretty color. Let's do a little something in between. Guys, my bathroom got painted today. This is the second bathroom. It's almost done, but it's driving me crazy because yesterday they brought this vanity up the stairs and I thought it had to weigh 400 pounds. And there were 3 guys doing it. And it was very scary to watch them. They made it, but then they took it and put it right in front of my dresser. So today I got up to get dressed. I could not get any clothes out of it. It's like, okay, they're doing a great job, but I just need this to be done. All right, that's too thick for 2 of these, so that's all right. Let's see what we got here. But it's looking so pretty. And today they painted it, and it's like, okay, it is going to be done one of these days. And then we had to decide on the shower door, what kind of glass. I mean, all of these decisions that you're just like, I don't know. You know what would be fun too? You could do split it and do like one down here and one over here. And mix them up. I think maybe tweezers would be the way to go because I cannot get the end of it. Anyway, it's looking really, really good. So I cannot wait. And I have been taking videos, but I want to make one big video, not just do stories, because it's like start to finish, it's a lot of video. So, and now that I have a new computer, I can do that without stressing my poor other one out. So anyway, these could get twisted. You know, just fun kind of effect. Some beads have their holes are like through the top like that, so they pass through and then they kind of come out the side. It's fun to see all the different ones. I would put another bead in here. You shouldn't do just 2 or 4. Let's do another one. Anyway, guys, I don't know that you're learning anything. You're just probably going crazy watching me do this, but I'm having fun. I need to look at the chat, but I got to get that bead in there. Looking forward to getting the bathroom tour. Hey, Jen Purple. Yes, I know the bathroom. Oh, I'm just doing 1. See, that's too thick. But there's still a way. You know, I kind of like that little variation there. And if you twisted these, the other thing that I like is when you wire wrap. So let's just do one of them. So that you could take this and go back in the bottom. And that's kind of wrapping, you know, and bring it up. I don't have enough wire here. But These are just so pretty. All right, come on, get down there. I don't know. I'm just making it up. You'll notice I'm only doing one color. That is a little wacky looking, but I don't hate it. So then I would probably just get my little round nose things here and wrap this around. And finish it off. I can find the end. You know, so it doesn't even have to be a jumper or, you know, anything. You can use the wire itself to make the closure and wrap. All right. I am going to look up at this chat. But, you know, I mean, it's a piece of wire and some beads. It was fun. But this makes me want to just make a bunch of these. And I'm sure you guys have beads and you can do a lot better than me. I'm sorry, I didn't get home in time to really practice up on this, but I still think they're pretty. You know? Look at that. Aren't they cute? All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Need a charm swap in the fan club. That would be fun because these are not real, they don't, you know, they don't weigh a lot. You maybe, I don't know, depending on how thick they were, could fit them in an envelope, you know, just not too expensive to mail. That's a pretty one. And these are plastic, or, you know, some are glass, some are plastic, some are nice, maybe. You know, the jewelry ones, I don't know, because I don't think I have anything really fancy. But, I mean, they're just cute. We could do a charm swap. What do you guys think about that? Oh, thank you. I love the idea of making charms. I'm thinking they would go nice on some bookmarks. Yes. Oh, they would. Punch a hole in the top and just have them coming out and dangling around. I've seen bookmarks too, where you put them in the bottom and the charms hang out the bottom of the book. So, I mean, I'm thinking, let me move this one. I don't like that they're all the same length, but I think we'll get the idea. So it doesn't hurt to have a couple of these little lobster clasps on hand, because that you can put right in the jump ring. I was digging into my thumbnail. Or they could even hang off the bottom. It's kind of fun. Can't get this up. There we go. Oh, they're buried a little bit. That might be nice in the middle, you know, something a little different, or something like this hanging on there. You know, just all jangling around and making fun noises. You know, put a little lobster I forgot to bring them over here. I'm at my other desk that doesn't have my beads, but you know, you could do either of these on there. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna make some more of these, and maybe I'll put them in Etsy orders. So if anybody orders on Etsy, I will throw them in there. Also, oh, I did want to say that I was gonna pick winners, but what I want to do is, because you may have the dies already, so whoever wins, I'm gonna contact you and then let me know. Like, I'll give you a choice of what die you would like to have. These are from my friend Joanne Howard, and this is for the Tidy Up Challenge. So some of you have been posting, and I really appreciate it for the inspiration and stuff. So I'll be getting with you soon, okay? Even in the gift tags. That would be cute on a gift tag. If anybody finds Piglet, Winnie the Pooh charms, send you a text. Oh, really? I'll keep an eye out, Chris. You could do a bead scavenge at charity shops and share pics. That would be fun. Oh yeah. Oh, I think we could have a blast. You know, it doesn't take much for us, right? And that's good. We're easily pleased. These I would put I don't know. I kind of like that. See, because this one is faceted and has like a little kind of iridescent look. This one is, well, that one is too, but it's a cool color. That's like smooth. This one is weird. That's a little, you know, they're just pretty. I love them. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't joined the fan club, go ahead and join. Most of you guys have because you're the diehards that are still here. But also, if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, go ahead and do that because there's going to be some special sales in there. I have some new supplies that I'm going to be posting prior to the release in May, and you might want to have some of that stuff. And I will also have some of the new dies in there. So I think, wait a minute, let me see. I might have that. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, you can go. Oh, and also go ahead to Frank Garcia coming up in a week, guys. There's the newsletter. Okay. If you're not subscribed, that might be a fun thing if you want to keep up with what's going on. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Hey, I'm going to see you on Thursday, and we're going to do some leather. All right. So if you made any charms, go ahead and post them in the group. Put them on a journal. I will say I love our admins, but they like to have my stuff featured, which, you know, I mean, that is the reason for having this. I'm kind of like, oh, let's just show each other what we're doing in our craft rooms and stuff. But anyway, if you do some journals, put them on a journal or do journal charms, put some on there and on your books, and let's see what they look like. All right, isn't it cute? And listen, all right, I'm gonna go. I have to cook. I don't know what we're having, but dinner time. All right, guys, thanks for coming. We'll see you on Thursday. Okay. All right. Bye.